presenting about our video assignment, which is about the application of ethical and legal application of the IT working field. We will be conducting a role-playing scenario for the question given.
Morning, Paresh.
Hey, morning. How are you?
Yeah, doing good. So
far is good. So far is good.
So far is good.
Project is all going good.
Alright, I'll meet the team.
Alright, sure. Go ahead.
Alright. So, greeting guys.
Morning.
So, how's the progress, Diana?
Oh, so far the progress was good.
So right now we just doing the dummy system. That is no
Alright.
problem at all. So what's okay lah?
I see. Alright, that's good. That's nice, Zira. I've seen a lot of improvement since my last visit. It's good. Alright, carry on, Diana. So, how's things going on, Nazli?
So for the generic graphic design, this is our design so far. Is it clear?
Yeah, it looks cool. Are we, yeah, it's good. But are we approaching them by this color, using this color code?
Yes.
Are they agreed, the client agreeing with this?
Actually, this is what they specified in the SRS.
It's just a dummy system, right?
Yes, yes.
Alright, but all is working fine? All is good?
All is good. All is fine.
Ah, I can see the result already.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, boss.
Alright guys, you're doing a very nice job. I can see the result already. So be prepared guys. We will be reaching our release date soon. So I will be updating you about the release date with our team leader. So the team leader will be sending you the emails. Alright? Okay.
Okay, boss.
Thank you.
Thank you, boss.
Hey Farish.
Yo.
So I just meet the team. You're
Alright,
doing
so
a
was
good
it?
job.
All good?
Yeah, all good. It's because of you. Thank you.
Alright, thanks man.
Alright.
See you.
So actually, I'll be telling you regarding the release dates too.
Alright, sure.
So get prepared with the team, lah.
Yeah,
Okay?
sure.
Because we need to release this product as soon as possible because we have a competitor in the market.
Yeah, I heard about it actually.
So yeah, we need to really work on it.
When do
Okay?
you actually plan to release this?
Actually, to tell you the truth, I'm planning to release this by next week.
Next week, huh?
So be sure there is no bugs in the program.
Yeah, sure. I'll take care
Because
of it.
this will be the pioneer product.
Yes,
So we
sure.
need to make sure it really works.
Okay, no problem. Don't worry about
Make
it.
the best.
Alright,
Okay?
alright.
I
See you.
will send you an email. So
Alright.
please update the team. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you. Bye. See you.
Alright. Bye.
Alright, guys. Alright, saya baru dapat email. I just got email from my boss, and just now he came and say, alright. Alright, so we'll be releasing the project next week. Next week, Monday, we'll be releasing at 10 a.m. Alright, so be prepared. Any problems, please do inform. Hopefully there's none. Because I just checked the project just now. There's no errors. Everything is going on good. Congrats to you all. But let's pray hard, nothing happens, and hopefully everything is really fine. Alright? So, good luck. Good job, guys.
Yeah,
Proud of
thank you,
you.
boss.
Bye-bye.
Oh my god, yeah. This is a full part.
Let me see first. Yeah. It's okay. Better I'll solve it first, then we refer back together. Okay?
Oh yes,
You have
possible.
time?
Yes, I'm free.
Actually, I have an error box in our system of project.
Okay.
So I need your help. So can you solve it?
I'll try to solve it. Just keep what you have done to me. So
Okay.
I'll try to fix it.
I send to you. Okay?
Shit, this is difficult. Kena solve it. Nanti from the team leader. The boss.
Yeah, what's up? What's it?
About the hospital system, I think we have a bit of problem. Because we have found some in a box.
Okay.
We can fix it, but it will take months to actually fix it.
What kind of bugs is that?
They are minor bugs, they are not interfering with the normal functions of the system. But if they are found, it can be a bit catastrophic to the hospital. So,
Okay. Where's the bug from? Is it in the database? The system, is it?
in the system, in the codes,
In the codes itself? And it'll take months.
it will take at least a month to debug it properly.
But I thought a few hours ago everything was alright. Even when the boss came, everything was alright, right? We did a test for yesterday.
Because just a few minutes ago, one of our programmers have found the bugs. No worries, they are minor bugs.
Minor bugs, right?
Minor bugs.
How long will that take?
Like I said, a month.
A month.
Yep.
A month. Oh, that is crucial. Because in a month time, according to the boss, if you don't do it by next week, in a month time, another company is going to come in with the same system, with the same thing, and they are going to get the whole thing. They are
Yeah.
going to get a whole new contract, and we are going to lose every single thing. And that means to say our whole thing will be jeopardized.
So, what will be your...
Send me over the codes, send me over everything,
Okay.
whatever you have. Give me everything, I'll try to fix it from there.
Okay, I'll send to you, boss.
Send it to me now.
Okay, boss.
Alright, thanks. How are we going to do this? This is catastrophic. This is very bad. Why was this one not working? Hello? Sir? Yeah, Farish here. Sir, okay, just now the boss come and say. Alright, so at that time when he came, everything was alright, everything was okay. And now, what I'm seeing here is we just found out that there's an error here. Yeah, okay, according to Azli, the team leader, he's the one who approached me. Right, so he approached me and he told me that one of his programmers found a bug. And yeah, I mean, the bug can be fixed, but it'll take at least a month to fix. And if let's say we take a month, that means to say that the other company will take the project, will take the contract, right? Yeah. So we don't want that to happen also.
Okay. So, what do you suggest? We cannot suspend the project and cannot delay also.
if you're asking for my suggestion, that means to say that what we can do is we can release the project, release the software to the hospital, but at the same time we're gonna need more manpower, as in to take care of the system. Yeah, because as it is, it's going to jeopardize everything, and we don't want that also. This is our pioneer project, so we don't want anything to happen. And at the moment, that's what I can say. We can release the project, and then let it go on, but we keep it updated on our own. As in, if there's anything, we'll find out what is the bugs, we'll try to fix it. So we'll let the hospitals know that there'll be small errors, right? Minor errors. We just tell them it's a minor errors which can be fixed, but only thing that we know is the true story is only we know the truth that what is going on. Yeah, I think that's a good suggestion. I think let's do a meeting with the CEO and let's see what happens then. Yeah, anything I'll do the answering. I'll answer his questions. I'll take the blame for that. No problem.
Okay. Okay, let's make up at a minute. I will call the CEO. Okay, thank you.
Alright, sir. Okay, I'll see you then. Then, yeah, if he's still here, then maybe we can do the meeting in 10 minutes. I'll bring my team up. Alright, okay. Thank you, sir. Bye.
How will we do this?
So Rafiq, I received your call. So yeah, somebody please get started. What's the conversation? What's all about?
Sir, I will let Farish explain it to you.
Yes, Raj. Proceed.
Alright, so what happened was, okay, earlier you came in CS, right? So everything was okay. Everything was going well. Even I checked after you left. I checked it again. Everything was going well. Until when Azli met me and he told me that there's a bug in the whole system. In the whole software, there's a bug. And I told him that, obviously I told him, right? I asked him also, as in, like, everything was going well. Why suddenly that bug? Where did that bug came from? What happened? And then, he said that bug out of nowhere, what just happened, it's like a minor thing that no one realized. That bug was no one realized until we checked it earlier. That was according to Azli. And then he found out, how Azli found out is like, he found out from one of his programmers, Yana. Alright, that's Yana. Then that's how it happened, and that's when I called Rafiq, and Rafiq informed you about this problem. So right now there's a lot of problem, and it'll take at least a month to solve this thing. Why a month is because obviously we can finish up this bug, we can create a patch for that. But then the problem is we'll need the software testers. They'll need at least a month to do this whole testing. As it is before this, when they have already done, everything was cleared. But right now with this bug, they'll need at least another 1 more month to clear up this patch, to make sure everything is right, everything is going on well. That's right.
Actually, so all of this information that Faris has told you is absolutely correct. We have found some minor bugs. Actually, there are lots of minor bugs, but they are not really harmful for our client. But we still need to debug it, and the debugging process will take about a month in order to complete. So why not I pass to Lena to explain about the bugs we found in the system.
Okay. Actually, I have already checked the patient data in the system. For example, for the database in patient A, it will key into the other database. Okay.
So this is it, huh? This is the problem. Alright. So we are going to have some hard time right now, okay? I don't really expect these kind of issues at the last minute. Alright guys, Farish, as a team leader, I want you to make sure these issues that we are discussing right now is within this room.
For sure.
I don't want this to leak out anywhere, okay? Because this is our pioneer project, as I had told you before.
Yes.
Guys, you see, as you can see here, this project started since last year, okay? Of course, to tell you all I'm really sorry. You're making me stressed already, okay? So, no, I just don't get it. How come there is a bug, but none of you really realize it? Even you as a team leader, but how could you really miss this?
I don't know, I mean, because all this time we have been doing the projects and this and that, everything was working fine. We play with the dummy system every single day, every now and then.
Yeah, I saw the result this morning. Azli showed me the result.
Even you checked was showing everything
Yeah.
was okay.
Alright, Farish, this is what I want you to do. I want you to recruit a new team right now.
Alright.
Update patch, okay?
Okay.
Because as a CEO of this company, what I really care about it, this is not a selfishness, but this is what is going to happen next. It's not only about the money, it's about our reputation with the client. So as I speak to our client this morning, they have informed me that they are launching their new system next week. As next week is the starting of the new month. So they really need this product by next week. Actually, I'm not putting all of you in under pressure because I already informed you that this month will be the release month, but I never fixed the proper date until I fix this early morning that next week will be the release of this product. So I'm trying to measure the situation in two ways, guys, okay? I'm trying to be balanced in both ways because the project that we are dealing with is a hospital project. If the bug, of course Liana is saying that the bug is small, but when I see the way she explained it, it's not a minor bug. It's going to cause a lot of issues because it's involving patients' lives. So at the same time, if we never release the product, as I told earlier, our competitor will be there, okay? So they will be releasing their products also. So for sure, they will take away our company from the market. So it's about money and also life. So the only way we can solve this issue is, of course, we really need to release this product by next week. But at the same time, I want to make sure you, Farish,
Yes, sir.
make sure there is an update team, solve this problem as soon as possible. Even you are unable to solve the time that we are releasing this project, I want you to make sure you finish this job end of that next month, the time that she told. I mean, the Azli also told that, right? You need 1 month to finish this project. It's okay, I give you the time. But at the same time, we need to release the project. The 1 month extra time is update. So at least we can give a reason to our client saying that the project is working, but it's still in a beta version. So we will be sending the patch. That's the only way that we can handle this problem, either from both sides, from client side, also from our developer side.
Sure. Yeah, no problem. I'll do this right after this meeting and I'll create a new patch team.
Alright.
So I'll make sure they get the updates done.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully the updates can be done by this week. We don't have to wait for 1 month. I'm really praying hard for that and I hope that works the best.
Alright guys, so since the issue is very big, I'm suggesting that you guys start working 24/7 starting from today onwards.
Alright, sir.
Okay?
Alright.
Alright.
Thank you, sir.
So
Alright, a very good afternoon to Puan Haini and Puan Amuta. So, as we all know that we have received an assignment from them, and let's not wait so long and let's get started now. Alright, so we have received an assignment about a scenario, and this is the scenario that I'm going to read down here right now. You are the senior software engineer at a startup company developing an exciting new product for handheld computers that will revolutionize the way nurses keep track of their hospitalized patients. Your company's sales force has led hospital administrators to believe your product will be available by next week. Unfortunately, at this point of time, the package still contains quite few bugs. The leader of the testing group has reported that all of the known bugs appear to be minor, but it will take at least a month for the testing for his team to be confident the product contains no catastrophic errors. Because of the fierce competition in the medical software industry, it is critical that your company to be the first to be marketed out. To the best of your knowledge, a well-established company will release a similar product in a few weeks' time. If its product appears first, your startup company will probably go out of business. So according to the scenario, right, we have given a few lists of questions for our teammates. We can do we have to produce in the form of sketch, play, or a forum to discuss the scenario based on the following questions. So here are the questions that I'm going to go, but I'm going to go through the questions one by one. So the first question given by Farish was, should you recommend the release of the product next week? And Farish, as in me, I replied yes. I mean, my point of view, yes, you should release it by next week. Alright, so let's go to the second question. The second question was proposed to Liana. So her question was, who will benefit if the company follows your recommendation? So according to her answer will be the senior software engineer will get the benefit if the company follows the recommendation. Well, this is because all of the requirements will give to the senior software engineer, and he will design or manage the entire user requirement needed. Other else, he is one of the responsibility person to start up the company developing a new product, which is a handheld computer that will revolutionize the way nurses keep track of their hospitalized patients. If the recommendation is fully complete and success, he will get benefit in terms of his name, company, product, and skills. Moreover, user will give good feedback to him, because of the successful and completed requirement, which is a full success. It is easier for nurse to keep track and hospitalize patient by using this new product. Besides, it will save time for nurse to analyze all the patient details and will help them in terms of choosing the medicines and others. Alright, okay, so now question 3 was proceeded to Zira, one of our team members. So this was the question. Who will be harmed if the company follows your recommendation? And well, her answer is based on the scenario above, if the company follows our recommendation, this may harm the company and also the customer for the unfinished product to be released by next week. Well, for obvious reasons, the software has already been affected by bugs, which will take at least a month to be debugged and tested to have the confidence for the product release. As for the customer, if there's a software glitch appear during the operation, it might affect the customer's data that will lead to confusion and probably mess up in the entire system. Alright, so question 4 was for Rafiq, and this is his question. Do you have any obligation to any group of people that may be affected by your decision? Well, according to him, his answer he stated as yes. My team members will be affected and they might lose their job if the product was launched and failed at the same time. This will lead to a downfall for the company's reputation, which will have a very big occurrence in the near future for everyone who worked in that company. Alright, so our next team member, Saroj, he received question number 5. Question number 5, which was identify and match the ACM codes of ethics that relate to this scenario. So his answers was avoid harms to others. Well, as a member of ACM, the software engineer have a pledge that he or she will not harm anybody. But by releasing this product, they might put thousands of lives in a dangerous situation, as a small bug in the system might cause a huge threat for the patient. For instances, what if 2 patients were switched place for a surgical operation due to a system error, or even worse, when the system missed a personal health records of a specific patient? Alright, then for his second answer was be fair and take action not to discriminate. As a software engineer, he or she must be fair to the clients in taking the risk not to release the product. The client won't be satisfied if the company give them a bad product, and why would the company must release the product for the sake of competition, which will threaten many lives because of its internal errors? If the company is unable to produce a well product, at least it must stay away from the market in order for a different company to have their chance to promote their product. The third one would be honest and trustworthy. By agreeing that the product has some problem, will not be able to finish the product on time. So therefore, they should be honest to their customer, saying that there is a bug in their system and they have been recommended not to release the product, and give another company their chance to release the product. So now the last question would be demonstrate your understanding of one workable ethical theory and one non-workable ethical theory in discussing this scenario. This question was received by teammate Azli. So this is what he answered for his workable theory: act utilitarianism. In the perspective of act utilitarianism, releasing the product next week will gain profit for the company and actually save the company from losing business to their competitor. The company will gain benefit and increase its reputation by becoming the first company to release the medical software. The company will get good income, gain benefits financially, and can become more established in the near future. The company can also benefit from the product, although with the minor bugs, as long as the bugs do not cause catastrophic errors to their system. In this case, the advantages of releasing the product next week surpasses the disadvantages and bring benefit to all parties, and in a nutshell, this can be considered as an ethical action. For the non-workable theory, this is what Azli has answered: subjective relativism. From this scenario, the company's sales force has led hospital administrators to believe their product will be available in a week. Unfortunately, at this point of time, the package still contains quite a few bugs. This shows in the scenario the company does not have a moral value to force their staff to complete their task in a week, even though they have a problem that cannot finish earlier. Releasing a pluggy product in a week is a risky move, as well as a catastrophic failures. The software is virtually unknown and may happen upon implementation by the hospital. Any failures will mean damage to the company's reputation and certainly making the company out of business. Alright, okay. So as we have done the videos, we have done the plays and everything, so my group mate and I, we have come to a decision whereby we have said that this video that we have done, the decision we made in the video is actually not ethical. Why? Is because this may cause us major catastrophic to everyone. For example, mainly to the patients, because the important thing is that the company was greedy for their money. They were greedy for their reputation. They knew the consequences that's going to land upon them and also upon the patients, but they were too after for the money, for their reputation, just because they were a brand new company, they were a new upcoming software company. But that should not have led them towards greed and reputation. And for that, we have come to a conclusion that it was really not ethical for them to continue with the product, each and every one of them. And everyone should have stand back and said, no, I'm not going to do with that product, with the release of product, because it's not right. It is not right for the patients, it is not right for the patient's family. It may cause a major damage to everyone. So in that end, we would like to conclude that the scenario that above, the video that the decision that we have done in the video